G'day aspiring engineers. I need to make my hobby pay. How about you? Yeah, not everybody needs to make their hobby pay, but for me, making pottery gets expensive. The whole idea of studio pottery has traditionally been that you can make some nice little brown cups and jugs which can pay for some of those one-offs that you might like to make. Whatever it is, I haven't seen very many potters who don't need to sell their work. And I've noticed the same thing with woodworkers, glass blowers, jewellery makers, sculptors. Everybody needs to make some money out of their work. Well, I'm not really interested in making things worth $5 and $10 like I used to. I'm looking for the best materials out there so that I can take my time and make much more valuable pieces. Last time I was doing this, there was no internet. It tells you how long ago it was. And I had to sell everything locally. But this time I'm going to factor in packaging and postage around the world. It's going to be a very different kind of business. The other thing that we didn't have back then was Fusion. If all goes well, I'm going to be able to buy a commercial version of Fusion as well as some of the other pricey items that I'd like to have. And I'm glad that I can work up to that slowly. So last time there was no internet, there was no 3D CAD, but now there is. And also now I've found an author, Ash Maurya, who wrote this book about starting a business, running lean. And he puts it all out there on YouTube also. His whole approach gives me confidence, and he talks about starting small. You get going, and the first thing that you do is develop and refine the business model. This applies to hobbies just as much as any startup. Now I'm retiring from teaching, and I'm going to make my hobby my job. This is what my videos will be about from here on in. I hope you like it. Fusion will be a big part of it. But for today, just one more thing from Ash Maurya. Don't build your product until you know that people want it. It's no fun building something where only you and your mum care about it. That's the big risk that you take when you build it first and then do a demo hoping to sell it. Most people would do it this way, and you could call it build, demo, sell. But there is a better way. Do the demo first. Get a few early adopters who put down some deposit or at least sign a letter of intent, but you get some kind of commitment from them and then start developing the product while you find just a few more of those early adopters. And you can call this approach demo, sell, build. It's a much better way, and it takes a lot of the risk out of it. I'm going to put the link to Ash's book and his YouTube channel in the link down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.